Hi, I'm Arlene. I've had the privilege of being a guide for the Montreal Holocaust Museum since 2019. I've always been fascinated by the strength and courage of Holocaust survivors and their rescuers. As a guide, I now have the opportunity to pass on their stories. During the Holocaust, most attitudes towards Jews ranged from indifference to hostility. Many people stood by and watched their Jewish neighbors being rounded up and deported to an uncertain fate. A very small minority actually acted to rescue Jewish lives. These outstanding people defied the Nazis and helped the Jewish refugees. They were later awarded the title of Righteous Among Nations by the Israeli government. These heroes helped Jews by providing them with hiding places, food, and papers. Chaim Sugihara, the first Japanese diplomat in Lithuania, was such a man. He granted over 2,000 travel visas to Jewish refugees. The Lermer family, Arthur, Miriam, and their son Zoria, were recipients of one of these visas. It is their artifact that is featured in the video capsule today. Issued on September 5, 1940, their passage of safe conduct contained all of the family's information, such as their full names, dates of birth, nationality, and place of residence. This bilingual travel document replaced their passports and was required to exit Europe. In later years, Arthur and Miriam's daughter donated this life-saving document to the museum. Today, it can be found in the showcase, which pays tribute to the righteous among nations. The Lermers' story began in Poland. Life changed in the fall of 1939 when Poland was invaded by the Germans. Like many Polish Jews, the Lermers knew it was much too risky to stay there. Arthur, his pregnant wife, and her sister fled eastward trying to stay ahead of the advancing German troops. After months of traveling, their son was born in Lusk. Their journey then continued when they were smuggled into Vilnius. Lermer desperately wanted to leave war-torn Europe. Unfortunately, they were denied visas from both the American and Dutch consulates. Finally, the Consulate of Japan, Sugihara, approved the request for a 10-day transit visa. Once in Tokyo, the family was able to secure visas to Canada. Arthur, Miriam, and their young son finally arrived in Canada in May of 1941. So what does the Lermers' story teach us about the Holocaust? Sugihara recognized the urgency of the situation following the Soviet occupation of Lithuania in June 1940. Although many refugees did not meet the travel criteria, he continued to defy his orders from Tokyo. Sugihara was even seen throwing visas out of the train window as he was leaving Lithuania. So why did Sugihara and other righteous risk their lives to save Jews? Most rescuers were just ordinary people. Many acted out of political or ideological beliefs. Others saved Jews because of their religious convictions. In most cases, the righteous did not prepare to become rescuers or intend on being heroes. I selected this artifact because it reflects that there is still hope for humanity and mankind. When asked why he risked his life to save Jews, Sugihara simply said, "To tell you the truth, I thought about it all night. After struggling and agonizing, I concluded that humanity is paramount. Then, fearing nothing, I decided to issue these visas." Approximately 40,000 descendants of Jewish refugees are alive today because of Sugihara's actions. To date, over 25,000 have received the honor, Righteous Among Nations. They have made the difference in the future of thousands of Jews and their offsprings, just like Arthur and Miriam's daughter, Judith Lermer Crawley. Stay tuned as we continue to share more objects from our permanent exhibit over the coming weeks. Thank you.